What it do? It's your boy Freak.
It's your boy Sincere.
And now, NAP.
Sincerely Freak Production. As you see our special guest, Nap in the building.
What's up? All day, every day.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, Sincerely Freak Production, Cedric Washington on Facebook, Jason Rude Boy Relaford on Facebook. Keep
Nap with them.
Yeah, nap with them. Keep hitting us with the questions. We keep putting out our, our answers and opinions on everything that you want to know or that you want to hear about.
Let's do it.
Like I said, once again, we'd like to say congrats to our brother again tonight.
Yes. Good show.
Yeah.
Good show.
For sure.
Good show.
Can you remember the ash can, please? It's not the ashtray, it's the ash can. You know what I'm saying? We do some things around here. Okay, so check it out. The question, we gonna get to these questions. First of all, real quick before we get to the questions, I want to say on behalf of Sincerely Freak Production, we apologize that it took us so long to respond to the questions. Just the fact, man, I've been busy. I've been busy. I mean, from working to performing, to
food stamps to government cheese.
Hit this motherfucker, man.
No, for real. No, for real. Go ahead.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get to these questions. All right. First of all, we want to send a shout out to Big King Tan for sending these questions out to us. First question he got comes via, all the questions come via Xbox tonight. First question is, how come there are no positive black shows in prime time on any major network?
White people.
Just that simple, huh?
Just one simple as white people, huh?
White people.
You just ain't got nothing to say, just white people.
Corporate America, white people.
And then you just like, that's it, let's move on.
No. I mean, I'm just. No, you asked the question, I gave you an answer.
No. Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Okay, check it out. Technically, what he said is right. You know what I'm saying? It is because of white people. I gotta give him that. You dig what I'm saying? But it's more to the fact of, like you said, white people in corporate America. If it's not something that's degrading black folks, if it's not something where we're doing the cooning, if you will, so we got to be shucking and jiving. We always got that. If you look at all of the white shows that come on besides Friends or Golden Girls, but if you look at the white shows, they
Cosby Show got cut.
Yeah, but they have basically like one black, and that black is supposed to be that cooning black. There's no more funny sitcoms like Martin back in the day. The Cosby Show, for one. Living Single. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Living Single.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All that. In Living Color. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best sketch comedy ever out. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live basically want to give you one black person in the whole damn set.
But the funniest ones was the black people. Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock. Yeah. Come on, just keep on going.
Yeah. Kenan Thompson. The new dude, Jay Farrell, who does killer impressions right now of just about everybody you can think of. And
what's the dude name that played in that movie? What's his name, man?
Played in what movie? What was the movie?
The movie was with him and Eddie Griffin when he was
Orlando Jones.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. Orlando Jones.
There you go.
Double Take is the movie.
I truthfully think it ain't that they just don't last long. It's just they do get the support of black people when it comes to watching the viewers and all that.
Yeah.
But it's the white people and the other races that don't support those shows.
It's like how it's portrayed.
It's more portrayal. It's more it has to do with that right there. And then on top of that, some of the writers, some of these people don't agree with the writers of these shows and how they thought about the storyline.
The thing about it is why I said shout out to Chris Spencer. Chris Spencer actually he takes and writes black shows. Like one of his hits right now is The Real Husbands of Hollywood, #1 primetime show on BET, coming for a 3rd season. Shout out to everybody on that joint. Kevin Hart, Robin Thicke if he come back for the 2nd season, Nelly, Dwayne Martin, JB Smoove, Boris Kojo, Nick Cannon. The cast on that is just outstanding. It's phenomenal. So, I mean, and it is absolutely funny. You know what I mean? So that's a great show. I just think it's just more to the fact of you know what I'm saying? You got to give credit to Oprah though, and I got to give her mad love because Oprah have taken her show on, and she has brought back black comedy. Brought back black sitcoms. because she has a lot of great shows on there, and then she's working with Tyler Perry to take some of his characters and put them onto shows when certain networks would not even do it. Like for instance, the last great show that was on a major network, black show that was actually funny, was Meet the Browns and House of Pain. These were two great shows that TBS picked up, also for better or for worse. These were three actually great shows that TBS picked up. For the first 3 seasons, all of these shows did great. But then all of a sudden, everybody just started falling down. You know what I'm saying? The ratings and everything just started falling down.
I think it was the TV.
It's also they followed the same format that the other shows did back in the day.
Yeah.
The What's Happening Now.
Yeah.
The Different Strokes. So what they do is, so if you notice, all the sitcoms always got two, like upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah.
They have this, they have that. Same thing as the Cosby Show. If you watch the Cosby Show, I'll have to say the Cosby Show because it taught us how to be black.
Yeah.
All right.
And successful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they still came back to the same way that all the formats was done. So now that we're doing the formats, people have seen it so long, it goes back in the cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me.
It's
corporate. That's corporate to me.
Yeah, and also shout out to Shonda Rhimes. That is one badass female writer.
Yeah.
Right. That sister can write. And if y'all don't know who she is,
I don't.
You don't know who she is?
No.
Man, that's the woman who wrote Grey's Anatomy, Scandals right now, which it will be on tomorrow.
Yeah. No season.
Oh, she's writing on it.
Man, that black sheep. Man, that sister been writing the hell out of that show.
Yeah,
and Grey's Anatomy been running
she
for
fine?
Yeah.
But the crazy part about Grey's Anatomy, they took it off of the air and put it on internet.
Yeah.
And it's getting a hella views on the internet alone. ABC, what are y'all thinking about? I don't understand.
Okay, so play devil advocate on this one now. They got shows like what's that one Bates Motel that they took off the air for a long time, put it on Netflix so everybody can watch it, then brought back another season to make more money. Yeah. That's the corporate America, the white way of doing it. So look, they do it on both ends.
Yeah, it pretty much does. It goes back all the way around. So that's one of your questions answered. So we gonna get to this other question real quick that you got. This one here is gonna be kind of man. The question is, why is the Tea Party and the Republican Party cutting inner school education funds?
Let's elaborate on that one good, because right now there is a lot of illiterate kids out there, and I hate to say that word illiterate because it is strongly used right now. Illiterate. By them cutting all this shit, thinking it's going to sit here and downsize to small classes, you're only making kids stupider now. Yes, I did say stupider. Now, whether some of y'all want to believe it or not, they're taking that money and shipping it off, not shipping it off, but out here building shit in other states, 3 states in particular, Wyoming, Idaho, and Texas, building these concentration camps.
I think it's the black men. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you right now, I think it's the black men. I think it's the men. It doesn't even have to be black. I think it's a man involved with these children's lives. I think it's a man making a strong households. What they always say when we grew up was, if the mama's mad, we mad. So guess what? There's not a lot of kids getting enough home schooling. It's not. We have a whole generation right now with these young ass kids doing what the fuck they gotta do. They do everything. They smoke weed with you. They drink with you. They talk to you a certain kind of way. And we just like, we can't whoop them no more. We can't do none of that type of stuff. I think it's the black men and what we doing right now and not taking care of these kids.
I wouldn't just say about it being just the black men. You know what I'm saying?
How many more to me? Does our children know about the Tea Party?
No, and I agree with you, and I understand that. But here's what I'm saying, though. I don't think that it's just more about the black men. I think it's more to the fact of parenting, period. Because of the fact that when we was all going to school, Mama and Daddy made sure we was in school. Mm-hmm. You feel me? if the fucking teacher called the school, or when they look at that report card and they seeing, because on your report card it lets you know how many days they came, how many days they missed. And if your days that you missed don't coincide with the days that you took off from when your ass was sick, you know what I'm saying? They really, that's the things that we got to look at. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is this right here. The Tea Party and the Republican Party they're going to only do so much. But if we allow them to continue to keep doing it, they're going to continue to keep doing it.
So what's that saying? They say that the Republican Party. So if you're Republican and you're under 30,
oh no, that was Holocaust. I don't know. Go ahead. The light just cut off. The light just cut off.
Oh, it's all good.
Still rolling? Okay, still rolling.
All right. So they say that if you're under 30 years old, that if you're Republican, that you are selfish or whatever the case may be. If you're over 30 and you're Democrat, then you're kind of naive. So you got to think about it the same way. You say the Tea Party, right? That has to do with political stuff, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time you had a conversation with your daughter about the Republican or Democrat Party?
Well, I can't hold it with my daughter because my daughter is 5. And so she's not going to
But she has social media. She can get on the internet.
Yeah, but see, she's not going to. But see, at this point in time, within her, she's not of age to even understand that.
Well, hold on. He just made a good point right there. What he just said, which I think is also why they also closing down these schools too. These kids nowadays is exposed to too much technology. These computers, laptops, and all that. So what the hell is the use of this teacher now they seeing?
Yeah, and that's what's making. That's
your children can get on Google before she can get on.
Yeah, you good? No, go ahead. We were just been knowing how much time was already put into the video. Go ahead.
So your child can get on Google before she can make a bowl of cereal at this age we at now.
It's how they get raised now.
That's on the real.
It's how they get raised now.
And I think that's our fault.
It is. And I agree with you there. It is. It goes back to the parenting. It's how we are parents. We really, as parents, we should not be upset because of the fact that it's just not affecting blacks. Well, it's not affecting blacks. It's affecting blacks, whites, Latinos, Asians, all over. But the thing about it is, it goes back to us as parents, because if we sit up and we do our job as parents, then we shouldn't even have to worry about the Tea Party, because what they won't do in the schools, we should be doing at home. Half of us, to be honest with you, even within our parents did not even finish school. Some of our parents dropped out at the 9th grade. Some of our parents dropped out in the 10th grade. So they don't know a whole lot. So by them not knowing a whole lot, they're not going to do a whole lot or say a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? If you sit up and you take them something like algebra, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to be able to take what to do with that shit.
My mom can't even spell algebra.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? So once again, somebody has to break the cycle. We can't get, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and say like I fault the Tea Party for everything, because to me, it's 50-50. It's the Tea Party, and you got to look at the parenting, because the Tea Party is looking at the parenting. They run numbers, man. It's all about the numbers that they run. And they're taking numbers from every freaking inner city school that's out. They're looking at the amount that's supposed to be there. They're looking at the amount that's attending, and they're looking at the amount that's graduating.
What's that one thing that happens once a year, that head count that they do?
Yes.
And if us as parents ain't sit here making sure that our kids are in school like they're supposed to, then
we got so many single parents that's dealing with so many single children.
Yeah.
So when that time comes about, they don't know. Yeah. When you got a single mom that's dealing with 3 or 4 children, or you got a single dad that's dealing with 3 or 4 children, they come home and their child give them that, you like, look, I just finished work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So don't go there with that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I don't know.
That's gonna be a tough egg to crack right there. But anyway,
and real quick on this last note we got real quick, which is a funny one, but
we gonna get to the 2 funny ones after this one. And you'll talk to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
What's the third question on this one?
Yeah, the third question and the 4th question. We're gonna get to that one on the next show.
Okay.
It's your boy.
Am I still with y'all?
You gonna stick around?
I'm with you.
Alright. It's your boy Sincere.
Your boy Freak with
Sincere and Freak Productions. We'll holler at you in a minute.
How long was